Okay, so that we can learn how to do the crayon resist, we first have to make our flag. So that's what we're going to focus on today, is drawing out our flag. So this is a final example, and I'm going to show you the steps to get from here, just a plain old blank sheet of paper, to here. All right, so at your tables, you're going to need a pencil. Bring that with you. You're also going to need some stars. Somebody is going to pass out for you guys 2 stars for each table. So you're going to share these with your neighbors. You're also going to need a cardboard strip like this. Again, we're going to have about, I think these are 3 per table, so share them with your neighbors. And of course, you'll need to pick up a piece of paper for yourself. The first step, just like every single day in art, is write that table number and name. Also your teacher. So I'm going to do that now. I'm pretending. It is a well spent 5 seconds, people. Don't forget it. All right, now flip it over on the other side. Don't put it on the side with your name, tacky. We're gonna start with this little square, which is also something that you're gonna share with your table members. I think I have about 3 of these per table. So this little square goes up in the corner. It will be where our stars go. So as best I can, I hold this square in place with my hand, so I flatten my hand out, and as I hold it in place, I draw my lines. Now, I'm probably gonna mess up, but that's okay, because if I'm drawing lightly, whoops, it'll be easy to fix. So I always get this kind of action when I try and trace things. Just take the eraser that's at your table and erase all those mistakes away. Sometimes I even have gaps in my line, so I just draw those in as straight as I can. If it's not perfect, that's okay, because it's gonna make it kind of look cool to not be perfect. And if you look at that example on the board, the lines aren't perfectly straight, things aren't perfect, and it's part of what makes it look like an artist made it, not a machine, an actual living, breathing artist. All right, so next, fun part, we get to add our stars. So I am gonna make this kind of a crazy flag. I am gonna put my stars any way I want. I'm gonna trace some of my stars big, some of them small, like this size. I might even have some of my stars overlap, like we talked about in our last project. Pretty awesome. And I'll show you that when I get it done. All right, so pretty fun. My stars are done. Don't be afraid to overlap. Don't be afraid to let some go off the edge. It's part of the whole look. Now I'm gonna add my very important, of course, stripes. Stars and stripes, right? This is what's gonna help me make my stripes. So I'm gonna kind of scoot back so you can really see this, hopefully. I put this piece down at the top edge and draw my line. Now, with my next line, I'm gonna line up the top with the line I already drew, and then my pencil goes down here. This way, I don't have a flag with way too many lines close together. I know that my lines are gonna be the size of my cardboard. So I keep going. Every time, lining it up with that bottom edge like this and drawing my line. Now, I'm probably gonna make some mistakes, but guess what? That's what makes it kind of my project. It's part of putting myself into my work. So I can either accept those mistakes or I can fix them with an eraser and some patience. I'll show you it when it's done. So voila, I have my flag. Now all I need to do is check to make sure my name is on it, because it probably looks pretty similar to everybody else's in class, and put it in my folder. I know it's gonna stick out like crazy, but that's okay, it'll work. And in my folder, I might have my burrito project, which I can work on finishing if I have some extra time, or if I've already finished this, I can get one sheet of free draw paper and work on that. Thanks, guys.